think it's okay. Sorry about that, guys. Our Wi-Fi went nuts there for a minute.
Yeah.
We are waiting to go. If everybody could not send us a live request, I'm so sorry. We're about to go live with Pillow Talking Company, and I'm just waiting on their... Hi, Hassan.
Hassan.
Waiting to see Pillow Talk.
Hassan.
There it is. How do I see? I can't see all the requests. Everybody stop sending live requests. I don't know how to do this. I'm trying to find Pillow Talking Company to go live with them. Oh my gosh. Y'all just be patient. I have no idea what I'm doing. Hi, 90 Days on Blast. Pillow Talking Company, I'm sorry, I'm trying to get you to join. One moment. Thank you, everyone. Hi, Carrie.
Hi, Hassan.
Thank you, She-Devil. I appreciate that. Nice couple. Thanks, Hassan. Scroll down at the top where your name is and it will list everyone. Thank you. Where's Pillow Talk? Thank y'all for wanting to be live with us.
Looking beautiful.
That's what I'm doing, baby. My nails are not making this easy. Oh my goodness. Everybody stop sending live requests, please. Okay, now I don't see there. Okay, Pillow Talking Company, if you could send me one more, I finally figured it out. Or if you could say something, type something so I can click on your name. When are we going to be on Pillow Talk again? I don't know. You think Pillow Talk would comment to make your life easier? That would be nice. Bella, you guys, if you could please... Can I speak Tunisian? Only cuss words. Oh, I love my lips. I love them so much. Okay, I'm gonna try this one more time. Pillow Talk. They're not here. So we're going live tonight to talk about our Pillow Talking Company game, the cards that we did, and the pillow.
Yeah.
These things were so much fun. So as soon as Zied's wearing a Jaws shirt, you want to show him your shirt?
Oh, yeah. Can see.
Do I still work at a
Like
chicken
short.
restaurant? I do not still work at the chicken restaurant. Hi, Argentina. Hi, Sao Paulo, South Africa. That is amazing.
Oh, hi.
This is the sound of silence. Oh, they want to see your hair.
It's big. It's
Oh, who cares? It's cute. You're adorable. Speak Tunisian? I cannot, because honestly, no, I can say in Hebek Varsha.
Yeah, she said I love you so much.
But if I say anything else, I'll probably get in trouble.
She can say Aslema.
Aslama.
The best.
Okay, I'm trying to find Pillow Talk. This is harder than I thought it would be. Can somebody help me? Thank you. I know, isn't he adorable? Do, 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 do. Babe, why don't you sing a song or something?
Excuse me?
Sing a song or something until I can get this done. You!
Let's have a good voice. Sing.
So Zied is about to have Sonobello done like I did.
Yeah.
We're so excited.
Soon.
He saw how much fun I had and how amazing mine was and decided to do it himself. Do, 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 do. Okay, Pillow Talk, you guys need to do something to help me out here because this isn't fun for me. This is not enjoyable. It's like they're not here. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and your husband just got here from Algeria. Amazing! Congratulations. It's hard being apart, I know.
Algeria? Oh.
Oh. Okay, so these are the pillows. Here's the first one. It says, I love you the most. And I'm trying to scroll so I can see. Thank you, Jeeton. I appreciate that. And
I love my brother.
Thank you, Janice. And Allie Christie, thank you. You're so sweet. Pillow Talk just came through. Wait, what?
Ciao, Daddy. Oh, so ciao. Ciao.
Thank y'all so much for buying us badges. We appreciate that. Anyway, so here is the I love you the most. Yeah, definitely should say I love you so much. Here is the one. This is the one that we designed for our Pillow Talk, and it is our souls have collided. I thought it said our two souls. No, that's on the game. The reason that we did this, first of all, I want to make it very clear that the reason that we did this, hang on. Oh. The reason that we did this and what we're doing, it's not just, hey, they're paying us to collaborate with them. We actually came up with the game ourselves. We wrote the questions and, yeah, it's backwards, I'm sorry. We wrote the questions ourselves, and they're based off of the questions that we physically asked each other when we were trying to get to know each other. And a lot of you are in long distance relationships, so you know all you have is the phone and you know, talking on text and those god awful FaceTime videos that you have to, you know, deal with for however long. Yeah. And so in order to get to know each other, we asked each other questions all the time, like, what's your favorite color? Something silly like that, to what is the most memorable day of your life, you know? So what we want to do is, really quickly, is to go through, let's see, let's pick a question out of here. Here's the decks. There's conversation decks. There isn't a single relationship that can't benefit from these. There's extension decks that you can get. There is one called Talk Dirty to Me. We're not gonna be talking about that one right now. Okay, so let's see. Here's one. All right. Here's what the cards look like. And on the back, oh, Pillow Talk keeps saying they're here. Thank you guys, I appreciate that. I didn't see it. Hold on, hold this. Oh. All right, let's see. I think it's there. Hang on, guys, I'm gonna get it. But there's not a single relationship that can't benefit from this, and it has been incredible. When you lay down at night, instead of getting on your phones, or he and I both have Nintendo Switches, instead of playing on our Nintendo Switches, we will get the game out and start talking to each other, right? until, there you are. Pillow Talk and Company. Hi, Tunisia. Hi, Sherry.
We got it.
There you
Yay!
are. So sorry. I don't go live very often at all, and I'm super new to it, so I'm so sorry.
It's okay. No, I'm so glad. We just kept on sending messages, so people were helping us out.
Thank you to the person that, where did the card go that I pulled out? Let's see.
Here's one.
Okay, so we were just about to, I know you've probably been watching and freaking out, but we were just about to go ahead and answer the question. But before we do that, was there something that you guys wanted to say?
Yeah, we just kind of wanted to first kind of introduce, I guess, ourselves, and then kind of talk a little bit more about how you guys have partnered with us to create your own deck. So I'll let kind of Christian get started, and then we'll dive into the questions as well.
Perfect.
Yeah. So thanks to you guys for joining us and coming on. So my name is Christian, and this is Bella. We're the founders of Pillow Talk & Co. And we kind of just wanted to brief everyone a little bit in terms of our partnership with Rebecca and Zied, and let everyone know that, you know, we created this partnership as a way for them to be able to kind of give a little insight into how they created their connection with each other. And at the same time, give you guys all the opportunity to take those cards and those conversations and apply it into your relationship. So it's not just you're seeing the conversations that Rebecca and Zied use in their relationship, but they're actually kind of general so that you guys can take those same questions and build a deeper connection with your significant others.
Yeah.
And I want to say, if you're not sure what this is, keep watching, because I promise if you're in a relationship or you might be in a relationship soon, these things are amazing. So we definitely want to share what this is. And we'll be going through some of the questions too. So y'all stay tuned.
Yeah, we're going to dive into a couple of the questions that Rebecca and Zied created themselves. But how it all started for us was Bella and I were an engaged couple. And at the start of the pandemic, we were actually working from home side by side all day long, which was not typical. I'm sure many of you have experienced the same things. And by the time we got in bed at night, we would just slowly start to disconnect and engage more in TikTok and Instagram than we would with each other, until one night we put the phones away when we got in bed and had a conversation. And then 4 hours later at the end, Bella goes, "Babe, I love this pillow talk." And I said, "What the hell is pillow talk?" I had no clue what it meant. And so I woke up the next day with the idea to store conversation starters in the back of a pillow so that when we got in bed at nighttime, we had the ability to put down our phones and talk about a question that we normally wouldn't talk about on an everyday basis in order to build a connection.
And
so,
these cards, I'm telling you, no matter what you think you know about your partner, there are 75% of these questions you would never think of on your own, most likely. I know that's how we came across it.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think too, right? Like, you have these questions. They're not like, what's your favorite color? They're not what's your favorite food, but they're questions that like you said, kind of, they almost stun you when you first read them, because you're like, whoa, I've never thought about that. So it really is to just help. I mean, you can do this with your loved ones or somebody you've known for years and still learn something new about someone. And I think you and Zied also created such wonderful questions that you have talked about in your relationship that has deepened your connection in some way or another. And so we're excited to dive into those. And I don't know if you want to get started on.
Yeah, so let's get started. So Rebecca, do you have questions in your pillow that we can kind of pull one out? Or
yeah, I've got the one we were just about to read, but I saw somebody's question, and I kind of have a question about this too. So someone was asking, is there something for a pillow for a mother or a father and a child? So actually, when I was younger, when my kids were younger, I had notebooks. I had 3 kids, and I had 3 little 5x7 notebooks, and we called them, I forget what we called them. It wasn't Pillow Talk, but they were just little journals, dream journals or whatever. So I would write a sweet note inside each one of them during the day and put it under their pillow. Before they went to bed, they would read it, and then they would write something back to me and leave it under their pillow. They would go to school. When I would go in to clean up their rooms or make their beds, I would pull it out, and I wish I would give anything in the world to have those now. I don't know what happened to them, but this is something very much like that. So I'm wondering because I haven't been thinking about it in that way. Okay, here's a good one. Oh, Well, it's a new brace, so it fell.
No worries.
Okay, I'll hold it like this while he fixes it.
Yeah.
The one that I just grabbed is, what do you hope to accomplish this month? What is something we want to accomplish together? So there's a lot of, and here's a great one, alternate sharing 5 things you love about each other. So you could totally do that with a parent and a child. There's a lot
Yeah.
that would work like that.
And we also, as it relates to like parents and children and family, so we have 3 different lines of cards right now. The Pillow Talk is for couples, and then under Pillow Talk, you have you and Zied's deck. And then we have a line called Couch Talk, which is specific for family conversations.
Yep.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah,
Okay,
so that is that's a little bit more geared towards when you're with your family or just your parents, or even I mean younger children as well. They're all very family relevant. And so Couch Talk, and then our last one is the Talk Dirty to Me, which is for couples to connect through intimacy as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there are multiple decks and one for families too.
Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. So the card that we pulled up.
Hold on, Rebecca, your finger might be over the microphone. We can't hear you.
Amazing.
There we go.
Tripod thing that holds my iPad, but it doesn't hold it tight enough, and so we thought we had it and it fell. So sorry.
No, it's okay.
It's no worries.
Did I mute myself or no?
No, your finger might have been over the button.
Somebody just asked me that. Oh no, I've lost the one that we were gonna do. Okay, I'll just grab another
no worries.
one.
Rebecca, we have the pillow. We have the pillow right here, so we can actually show the functionality of it and pull out one of the cards as well.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Yeah. So Rebecca was just about to show you guys how to use the pillow. So the pillow design that Rebecca and Zied chose were Our Souls Have Collided. And so when you turn the pillow around, there's this 2-pouch zipper pocket in the back of the pillow that allows you to store conversation cards in the back. So if you show back here, you can pull a card out. So the convenience is that it stays on your bed or your couch, so that when you get in bed at night or on the couch at night, you have the convenience to just pull a card out of the back of the pillow. And so I have a card here, Rebecca. It's in your deck too as well.
Hold on one second, baby. Will you just put it back where it was so we can put this in there while we're doing the live?
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Put it back in there.
Do this again?
Yeah.
So everyone that's asking, there's a link in Rebecca's bio where you can go on and go to her landing page and order her deck of cards and her pillow. So if you go to Rebecca's landing page, link in bio, you can order it there.
Thank you, everyone, for doing the saying so many wonderful things. You're right. Oh, be careful, babe. This is just so smooth. One thing I did want to point out that I love is there are pillow fight cards in here. So if you're taking the, if you're, I would find one really quickly, but there's some in here that there's not like a super smooth, lovable answer. It's, they can cause pillow fights.
Yeah.
So there are pillow fight cards in here, and it says, if your pillow talk turns into a pillow fight, use this card to rekindle the flame. I think that's good, babe. And it's something that is definitely going to be something romantic and sweet and kind of bring everything back to where it was.
Yeah.
Some questions are they can be like the one that we were just about to do was, what is something that you had to learn about the other person, that you had to learn to love about the other person? Oh, now we can't see. We can't see this. I'm so frustrated.
Poor guy.
I love you.
Poor guy.
I know. There it goes. That's good.
There, it's perfect.
That's good, baby. That's good. It might fall again. Oh my God. So what is something that we had to learn to love about each other? You haven't words since we joined. You need to talk.
What you want? What you ask me?
Okay, so I'll ask you the question. What is something that you had to learn to love about me? Something that maybe you didn't like in the beginning?
Mm, yeah. Really,
Is there anything that I did in the beginning that maybe you didn't like? I can answer it for
yeah,
me.
I tell you before this. Forget no. Remember? You
No.
asked me this before, I think.
Oh, okay. I don't remember. So for me, it was you being so jealous.
I be jealous?
Yeah. Just a little bit. You were jealous
Not
sometimes.
much. Yeah.
Not a
Like-
lot, but
Like
you're
every man.
an Arabic man, yeah, and you
So
do have
the
a.
American men are jealous?
Oh no, the American men are. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, American men are
See,
jealous.
it's not easy to get through these conversations very, very well. So
Yeah, no, absolutely. So it's a powerful question, right? Because think about it on an everyday basis. When do you talk to your significant other about things that you had to learn to love about them? And
Yeah.
it's just a way to kind of build that connection. Because when Bella first asked me that question, like I could have took it so many different ways, but because it could end in an argument, right? It's like so when Bella asked me the question, it was like, okay, I'm from Philadelphia, so we're a little stubborn, confident, thick skin. Not a lot really bothers us. And Bella's from California, Southern California. Just naturally, she's a little bit more sensitive than I am.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I would come and joke around and say jokingly things, she kind of took it as like, this guy's being mean to me and kind of like gotten a little bit of a shell. But I had to learn to love that about her because that's something about her that'll never change. So that's like one of the things that I had to learn to love. And she had many things to learn to love about me. But
I mean, yeah, I think too, just being able to talk through this type of question, like it's hard to kind of take a step back and see like, okay, what did I have to do to adjust to this relationship that maybe I don't like talking about because I don't want to admit it about myself. But like, that's why it's so important to be able to talk to our partners about that and say like, okay, I know that I'm very sensitive. I know I'm more on the emotional side. How can I still be me without changing, but also like understand that when you're talking, you're not being mean, you're not trying to hurt my feelings, you're just being you, you're being funny. And so it's definitely like, kind of like you said, it's hard to have those conversations, but then you feel so liberated as well after being able to like talk to your significant other about that too.
Yeah, exactly. So a lot of people are saying that this could cause a divorce. This could whatever. The cards aren't meant to be hateful or
no.
I mean, no, we say pillow fight. Okay, it's a pillow fight. It's not like there's not any question that we've come across that's caused a fight at all. You know, sometimes it's like, what? Why would you say that? Or I didn't know that. And yeah, you get a little annoyed with something, but the purpose of the cards are to bring yourself close, you know, bring the two people together and make you closer. So if you can imagine, the reason that we were on 90 Day Fiance was because of the fact that I'm 50 and he's 28. He's from Tunisia. I'm from Georgia. So if you can imagine all the differences that we have, okay? But what we have found is that when we go through these things, we have, and we knew this anyway, but we have so much more in common, believe it or not. And I don't know what that says about us. I don't know if, you know, I think it works because I'm less matured for my age and he's more matured for his age. Right? Yeah.
That could be fun. So that goes back to another question that's in your deck that you guys talk about, and it's like, what differences in your personalities make your relationship wholesome, right? What differences that in your personality and Zied's personality that come together and make you guys such a well-connected couple?
So I will say one thing that I've always told people. The best thing in the world. I know that I caught a lot of crap, and I always will, about the fact that this is my fourth marriage. It's not ideal. I wish that I could change it. However, the fact that I've gone through that much crap, just there's no other way to say it. I've gone through that much heartache, that much stress, that much anger and sadness and loneliness and all of that. And now I'm in this marriage. I appreciate everything so much more. And when he does something small, when it's not that big of a deal. I know for a fact that I've yelled and screamed at somebody in the past for doing something that he's doing right now, you know, that he'll do 5 times in a day. But you know what? No. No. I mean, like, you know, you might do little things that I would, in the past, I might have been like, would you stop doing that? Can you please do this? Can you please do that? But you know what? I know that he is such a genuinely good person. Hey, Kelly, my cousin Kelly's on. He's such a genuinely good person that, God, I just let it go.
Right.
I just let it go. It's not important. It doesn't matter if he's, you know, if he leaves a Coke can sitting out or something. God knows I do that more than anybody. But. And then with his age and with his culture, he is someone that believes in marriage and believes in, hi Megan, believes in, you know, a marriage being important. And he's just very romantic and very sweet, and that's why it works.
Yeah.
And we both love cartoons.
She too. She sweet too. We 24 hours we watch the cartoons.
We do. We like. I don't know if I would love
That's
to
so
see.
Funny.
Like, can we take a poll? Are we the only couple that watches all the cartoons?
What's your favorite? What's your favorite? What's your favorite cartoons, Zied?
What's your favorite thing that I let go? I don't care. It's just a cartoon. Even though sometimes I wish he would just.
We got to get you.
We do anything in the home, just in the TV. We have cartoon, you know.
Yeah.
We not stay in the couch and we watch the cartoon. So, or I watch Nemo the 3 times.
It's just playing.
Yeah, just playing the cartoon.
That's funny. We got to get you an animated cartoon character with your face on Nemo's body. So, Rebecca, we wanted to talk about one more card before we let everyone go. So we'll pull out another one that's in your deck here and just talk about it a little bit.
Sure. Pick one random and we'll do it.
Yeah.
So while you're doing that, really quickly, I want to tell everyone, Zied and I were talking about it earlier. We would love to go live one night in the next couple of nights, and the time that we're doing the questions like we normally would, we're going to go live and just if anyone wants to, you know, to watch that, I don't know, but we're going to just randomly answer the questions.
Yeah,
and maybe take some questions from the fans. So
that'll be so cool. We'll tune in for that one.
Yeah, we'll definitely tune in. And I think that's cool because, like, I think they'll be able to see a vulnerability to you and Zied, just being able to, like, be intimate, you two together, talking about those things, and just like everyone else would do, maybe on a regular night as well. So that's awesome.
So we'll pull one more.
Somebody just asked, is there a link to buy the cards? There is. It's in my bio, the direct me thing or whatever, and then there's a link in that. Becca, why do I act awkward? Am I awkward?
You're not. You don't seem awkward.
I don't think you seem awkward to us. So we'll pull one more card out. So back of the pillow, back of Rebecca's pillow here, we've got one of her cards here.
Thank you, Becca.
And it says, in what ways could we continue to grow our relationship if we had to be long distance for a while?
Oh, okay. So if we had to be long distance for a minute, because I don't think if it were more than just a little bit, I would just go wherever you are. But if we had to be long distance again, what would we do to stay connected?
Like we do in the first time. So
Yeah.
You know, the phone, we back talking on video and
we talked on video
so,
at least once a day.
Yeah, I'm looking installation for we back together.
Back together.
Yeah.
Thank you, baby. That was a sweet answer.
Did you guys?
But yeah, when we were apart, the 2 times, because the first time we met, of course, we were apart, and then I came to see you, and I came back, and we were apart. The main thing that we did is we just constantly stayed in contact. We were always, and not in like a protective, over-controlling way, but just okay. I mean, literally, while I was at work at the restaurant, if I had to go to the bank, I was texting him, thank you, Stork. I was texting him saying, hey, babe, I'm running to the bank. And he would say, okay, baby. Just so that God help me, if something happened to me, he didn't think I was sitting at work, you know. And I think that did a lot for being able to trust each other. Because, because we would call each other at any minute on video, and we'd always answer. You know what I mean? I'm never doing anything that you can't see what I'm doing.
Absolutely. And just even like, it doesn't even have to be, right, like a long conversation or a long text, like just letting them know. And that almost just helps the person know you're thinking of them, or they're there with you even though they're not. So I think, that's a great way to stay connected. And Christian and I had to go long distance for a little bit, and it's not easy. It's not an easy thing, but I think the whole entire reason we were able to stay connected while being long distance is because of conversation and keeping that consistent. So
did you have a favorite like virtual date night you guys did? Do you guys do any virtual date nights?
Do you remember the one that we filmed, and I caught so much crap for it? It was for the reality show, and we had a date night, and I used a ring light because I was trying to look.
What?
We had a date while you were in Tunisia, and I was still here, and they filmed it, and I used a ring light so I would look pretty.
Yes.
And everybody told me I was being vain. I hurt my feelings.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? I don't remember.
Oh, I do want to
I just remember this night, really, so.
I mean, we did it a lot, but I didn't use the ring light every time. But I want to address something that that I think is so hilarious. So I get alerts in my email every night for any stories that are written about us, and I just haven't turned them off. I don't really care that much anymore, but I did it in the beginning because it was cool that people were writing about us. And the other night there was one, the fans called me out for having 2 faces, one on the game and then one in the video that we did the other day. And I'm just like, at this point, how does that shock anyone?
Yeah.
Of course I filtered the one on the game. Are you kidding me? This is going to be in people's houses for years.
I just love that you're honest about it, right? Like, you're authentic about it. That's all that matters.
What? Like, I'm the filter queen, literally. Why does that shock anybody at this point?
That's amazing.
Yeah. I filter some guy. We got a filter on the IG Live right now too, actually.
No, not on this one. We were going to.
We didn't have it on here?
No.
Oh, I'm all about the filter game.
You can filter the Instagram, y'all. It is over.
Yeah,
you can
game over.
You can choose a filter right before you go live. So now you know, Rebecca.
That's amazing. You will never see me looking like this again on here.
Stop.
Well,
we appreciate you guys taking the time out of your night to kind of spend some time with us and talk about the Pillow Talk brand and what you guys are doing. And so just to summarize it for all the superstars that stayed in and watched this throughout, we thank you guys for, wanting to spend time with Rebecca and Zied and having us host and commentate here. But again, Rebecca and Zied kind of partnered up with Pillow Talk & Co. to create their own product line. Right. There's been a lot of talk about, a number of different things about just promoting different things and all, but they're not promoting Pillow Talk & Co. Rebecca and Zied actually created their own product within Pillow Talk & Co. And so they wanted to give you guys an opportunity to buy something of their own and not somebody else's, and give you a little bit of insight into the conversations that they had when, Rebecca was here in the U.S. and Zied was in Tunisia, that helped build their relationship. But they're so generic and they're so common that you guys can use these questions too within your own relationships to help build that deeper connection. So that's a little bit about the partnership with Pillow Talk & Co. and Rebecca and Zied. It's their own product line. They're not promoting ours. So there's a link in their bio, Rebecca's bio. You can go in and go on the page and order the pillow, or in our bio, if you're on our social media, it'll take you right to our page, and then there's a link to go to Rebecca's products. So
yeah, thank y'all so much for letting us do this whole thing. We have really enjoyed it so far, and we are just so excited about sharing.
Oh yeah.
We're having a good time with the cards and everything.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
and
good.
everybody that, if you're interested, just keep an eye out for the next couple of nights, and we will we'll do a live where we answer questions.
We can't wait to see it. We appreciate you guys so much.
Thank you.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
Bye.
Bye. I want to tell everyone that I couldn't interrupt while they were talking, but we saw your constant free Palestine. We saw your compliments and we saw your comments. Thank y'all so much. We are very grateful. We don't let the negative ones bother us. We thank you for, even the negative people, thank you for hopping on and saying whatever you wanted to say.
Tumi, Aisha, Tumi.
Oh yeah, you should speak in Arabic. People love that.
There's some Tunisian
I know, I
people
love it.
that say them.
You have the
Say hi,
you have the sexiest voice when you speak Arabic.
وينهم ولاد بلادي؟ Just say Tumi all.
Thanks, Mama Godfrey. Aw, everybody, y'all are so sweet. We honestly, we just love that. That's so nice. We're sorry that the whole thing was screwed up in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So,
yeah, let's go make dinner.
oh yeah.
I'm gonna make those short ribs, I think.
Okay.
So thank y'all very much. And if you're interested in the our version of the Pillow Talk, yes, I do speak Arabic, but it's a lot of just bad words because he taught me bad words. Salam alaikum. I can say that. Salama.
Good.
Labes.
The best, yeah. Perfect.
Behi.
Behi.
And Habek Barsha. I can say little things. Thanks, Christy. I'm going to make short ribs braised in red wine tonight. Thunder Bay, Ontario. Thanks, Susan. Bye, Moonflower. Bye, Sue. Hey, Rhonda. I see you. Hi to Canada. Is that a dog? Where? Oh, this? No, it's a pillow. The red and white thing. Yeah, it's a pillow. Our dog is in there. Meal soon. Yes, definitely, Kelly. We need to have brunch again. All right. Love y'all so much. Thank you.
Love
Thank
you
you.
guys.
Thank you. Thank you. We'll talk soon.